Okay.
Oh, and yeah, Michael is the lead today, not me. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not very talkative.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. You got that. You got that.
Uh, okay, I guess I'll start. We have a lot of people, so.
Oh, what's up, Chloe? What's up, Vince? Nice to see
What
ya.
up, bro? Yeah, bro.
Is that working? Can someone confirm?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
And you're recording, right, Michael?
Yes. Wait, hold up. Let me
Okay,
check.
perfect. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. Today's topic or this week's topic will be reverse engineering. Uh, I was gonna go review, but I saw someone post something about their write-ups in the Discord, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Amir. I like
Nice.
that.
Um, then I don't think we really need to get into that. If you want, you can look at.
Wait, no, I like that.
No?
I like that part though.
You want
If
to?
you guys want to share, if you guys want to, like, anyone wants to individually share.
Like, I'm
Like, I
down.
know Vince got one. If Vince wants to explain one.
I don't gotta write. I was gonna write it, but then like the server went down, so I was like, oh shit.
Mm.
Oh, it's
But
all
I
good. It's
did,
all
I
good.
did, I did all of it beside the hard one.
Ty, I like that. If one you can, like, I don't know, like from memory or something, just because you haven't spoken or nothing, just it's all good if you don't though.
Uh, yeah, for
Want to.
sure, for sure. Which one? What should I do?
Which one you want, and then we can kind of just move from there. Cause I want to
I
like
look
have
it.
you guys conversate with each other and stuff.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna do the Stepic one because I spend a lot of time on that
Hi,
one. That
I
shit is
like
ass.
that.
I hated that shit, bro.
Oh dang. Hey,
Anyways, anyways,
this is
so
recorded. This is
basically,
recorded. Remember that.
oh my fault, guys.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Uh, okay, basically, went to the. I'm just doing this all by memory. Basically, I went to the what's it called? The website, and I went. I got the picture of that one flag that doesn't exist. I forgot which flag was it. I think it was like I don't. I can't even remember. But basically,
Is it
I
the
first
Uplands
put
and
it.
Network one?
Yeah, that one, that one. I first put it into XF2 because I didn't. I was just trying a bunch of shit, right? I mean, I was just trying a bunch of stuff. And then
Mm-hmm.
I put it into XF2 and I couldn't really find anything. It just wouldn't even go through. And I tried ZStack, but apparently I think it said the layers was too deep for it. So eventually I tried Google what Stepic means, and then I found this the thing for Python, right?
Mm.
So I downloaded that and basically I just run the Stepic command and I put the decoder thing into a file and then I got the flag from that. That's what I did.
Nice. That way to use
Yes.
Google search. We love that. That's awesome.
Yes. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
W Vince. W Vince.
You heard?
So if anybody wants to share theirs or
Hello?
Hello?
yeah, we can hear you. Is that a yeah?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Calling on phone because my laptop's kind of acting out.
Mm-hmm.
But I did post solutions in the write-ups channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to show one of them? Can you show one of them, Michael?
Yeah. Which one do you want to do?
Yes. Yeah, which one?
You could pick any.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's the Stego one. Because
Okay.
Vince just did Stepic. It would be good
Okay.
to have two medium difficulty ones.
I didn't
To be honest,
find
the Stego one is not medium, yeah. It's not
Yeah, I think that the flags of Stepic one is probably the most difficult. But or we could try red as well. Red is.
You gonna do red?
Oh yeah, red was kind of tricky.
Yeah, that's my write-up.
Was Stego not a hard one?
the one
My
liner.
Stego was pretty.
I think
Oh,
the
okay.
Stego one you just ran ZStack for that, no?
Yeah.
That's
You
what I
take
ran.
that
Yeah.
A, and you get it.
That was immediate, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that was the easiest one because you just.
Oh, they
literally-
baited with that one.
The Stego was.
They didn't even do that one.
I mean, Stego is hard
Yeah.
if you don't know what Z-Stack is.
Yes,
That's
that's
true.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, for red, basically the challenge didn't help much. Just red, red, red. So I mean, I realized that it was something to do with RGB, and there's 4 channels, so it has to be like RGBA, with the alpha channel. I think that also ties in with hint 2. Yeah. So the first letters are RGBA. So basically, first I ran EXIF tools, and then it has like a poem field. And when you go like the first capital letters, it creates like I guess a phrase like check LSB. And yeah, so that has to tie in with LSB steganography, which is like hiding like the words or like hiding data using the least significant bit of the RGBA pixel. So like if you modify, let's say like the color red would be 25500, and let's say alpha also 0. If you want to like store a bit, you could modify it by saying 253 or 25411, and that would look to the human eye just like red. And so you could encode that in each pixel of the image. And so I just use ZStag, and then with ZStag you get a base 64 string that repeats, I think, 3 times. And I just copied the first one, put it in a decoder, and I got the flag.
Nice.
All right. Hey, what a work,
Yeah.
Amir. I like that. I like that.
Thank you. And yeah, I did my write-up over there, and then the drop-downs have like at the bottom it has the flag.
Right. Yeah.
So
I don't want
now
to
that's
expose
perfect.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Oh, for the people that did the homework, or
That didn't do the homework.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
that's
fair. No,
Okay.
yeah, like
But-
again, this is a perfect example of like having your stuff on GitHub to show off to employers and stuff, because like people really do care about this. And if you guys goes to tomorrow's meeting with like Donald and stuff, I'm sure he'll talk about how like this stuff really does apply to the real world, and it's what employers want to see. You can go, Michael.
Wait,
My
no,
bad.
sorry. I was thinking of something.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. What is reverse engineering? It's taking assembly or machine code and turning it back into like human readable format. I'm sure you guys are familiar with like, Java, C, like Python, for example, which is I think something everyone learned in school, right? There's certain
Yeah.
like there's like assembly code which is like a lot harder to read. So when we can turn it into human readable format, it's a lot easier for us to understand what exactly is going on. And also, we want to be able to understand the functionality of a given program so that you can identify deeper issues with that program. There's assemblers, which are a tool to break down a compiled program into machine code. And that would be stuff like IDA, Binary Ninja, and GDB, which I remember somebody mentioned last time. So I wanted to get more into that one. The GDB allows you to go for a step-by-step execution of a program. So I think it's a debugger, right? Yeah. So you can kind of select certain parts of a code to run parts at a time. So you can kind of understand which part is doing what. And it can be used to trace program execution. There's decompilers, which can reverse compiled code back into pseudocode, which I think, yeah, that includes Ghidra, which is something someone also mentioned. And I kind of looked into that, and there's a solution, or there's a problem that I'm going to get into later that uses Ghidra to solve. Yeah. So example number 1. So I'm going to go through examples today. I think I have everything set up. Yeah. So I have 3 examples today, 1 easy and 2 medium. And I'm just going to, I guess, give you like a live write-up sort of thing. So when we initially opened this file, this is kind of everything we see. And when I first looked at it, I saw this. So when I ran it, I just kind of copied and pasted this, and that didn't really work. So I was like, huh, that's really weird. So I kind of looked into the code a bit more, and we can see that here, this thing you can tell is part of a flag. And so I looked into this further and saw that whatever the user input is, it does something, which I don't understand because I don't know Java, but it looks like it's maybe concatenating it. So I tried that by typing like Pico, and I can't copy paste here. So I'm going to have to just write everything out by hand, which is going to take some time, but not as unfortunate.
I could help out.
Yeah.
I know Java. So substring takes like a section of the string from the first, like the first argument is where it starts,
Yeah.
including. So it
Okay.
takes picoctf, the length of that,
Okay.
and that would be your start index of the string. And then the second part is where it ends, excluding. So
Right.
it'll take the length of your user input, the number of characters -1, and it would take out that section. So whatever your user input is, it'll take a section of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what the
Thank you for that. That
substring.
helps a lot. Right. So I just kind of concatenating everything together. Honestly, knowing that, I feel like I should have thought of a different solution, but I kind of just did that and it worked. So that's the flag, which I probably shouldn't be exposing, but whatever. Next is bloatflag.py, which is, I don't know, there's not really any point of doing this, but whatever. So for bloat flag, sorry, you can see that everything's kind of a mess and it's really hard to see what's going on. And when you download it, it also gives you a different file, which is a encoded text file, which has the flag. And you're supposed to, from this code, figure out what the flag is. So when we initially run it, it's asking for a password. You don't know the password, and so you have to kind of figure it out. When I initially looked at this, you can tell that every kind of word is encoded with this like key, and we could manually like decode that, but I didn't really want to because I was too lazy to do that. And so I was trying to figure out, well, let's see. First of all, we can see that this thing, which reads the file, is what contains the flag. So I selected this function, and then I changed the name to read file, which changed this thing. It's not really like, if you can kind of keep track of everything, you don't need to do this. It's just I wanted to make it a lot easier to understand. I changed this what's it called, variable, to file contents. And so you can see that file contents goes into this function, which if we look at here, okay, it somehow decodes it. So it takes our file contents and decodes it. And then afterwards it returns this thing. So here I wanted to just kind of create a random variable. Like, let's just say this is the password. And then afterwards, print, let's say, the password, assuming that decoded password is actually the password. I don't know. And then we'll just return that. So I just wanted to kind of figure out what exactly this function was doing. And when I run it again, it asks for a password. And if you type it, it says that the password is incorrect. So something was stopping the code before it ran this area, right? Which I'm assuming is somewhere here. So I decided to just move this function up. And then when I ran it, it gave me the flag. And that's how I solved the bloatflag.py. And as for the last example, which is this one, ret, it's an executable file, which we can't really open in an IDE. So I decided to use Ghidra. For those of you who do not know how to use Ghidra, I don't either. I just kind of looked at something on YouTube and they said click this button, so that's what I clicked. And here we see a bunch of stuff. But first things first, let's put the file, the ret file, into listings, and then it detects that the format isn't executable and finds the language for you. If it doesn't, you're gonna have to find it, but thankfully it did here. And it asks whether you would like to analyze. I just click yes, and then just do it. I don't know what that does though, so if anybody does, then feel free to speak up. Here we have the file, and it's really big, and it's really hard to understand, or at least it's really hard for me to understand because I don't know what language this is, and I don't know if you guys do. But even if you do understand the language, having to comb through everything is quite difficult. So if we go over here under symbol tree, we see functions, and we see a whole bunch of functions, and a lot of them are actually quite small, and they don't seem to be doing a lot. But if we look at, for example, the main function, we can see that it's actually doing something, or at least something more tangible than some of these other functions. So I looked into the main function, and I got the flag, and I don't think I was supposed to find it this way, but I think I basically just cheated the flag here, which is, I guess, unfortunate. But we can see probably you're supposed to enter some form of password, and then if you got the password right, it was supposed to print this line. But I kind of thankfully, with the help of Ghidra, I was able to bypass all of this unnecessary BS, and I was able to just get the contents of the unlocked quote unquote thing, which is the flag. Anyways, that is all for me, I think. Yes.
That was good, Michael. I like that. That was good. And I don't think it's like cheating out, like, because you did analyze the functions